Omaha. 21.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Black 80! 180! 21. Here we go.
They'll toss it to Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Merlin. Maverick.
After the interception, here's Goff. Throw left side, complete to Cup. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. It's caught left side by Cooks. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Out of the gun. Goff. Flush to his right. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. C.J. Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And an alley to run. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more after this. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
DC. 12.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Rams on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Gone. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Randy Gregory in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Another carry now for Gurley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
21.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
21. 2.
He'll get it up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. On first down, it's gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. John Simon in on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing on third. Goff eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now Gurley, handoff left. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. The Rams on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Gone. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
In your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case,
I'm playing the Rams in the league in the comp league. I mean, he's not for real. I just was throwing interceptions.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
31-17. Nah, I'm winning. No, it was like I was just saying that was the reason why the game was close because I kept trying to throw the ball when all he doing is man blitzing. I like how I've been blitzing though, but I've been zone blitzing and shit. How you blitzing like a motherfucker?
Through the pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Press the advantage a little bit.
Oh, he dropped it.
This possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're
supposed to do. I just actually been using the actual plays in my playbook.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd and 10, gone.
He doing his out routes, bro. I mean, that's
and a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Especially the
but I can't do that every single play.
Inbounds, toe tapping, and of course,
I gotta like mix it up a little bit.
Tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 4. Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, gone. He's going to
shit, he got me.
That's caught inside the 20.
He threw a dude to fucking Cooper Cup. How the fuck you get that open?
San Francisco territory. A big play there. Goff to Cup. 49 yards.
Dude, that nigga, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was just sitting at the house tripping. He was in here if tripping. He nigga was on his phone and some more shit. But he played your ass like he you was a damn Rudy for real. Like
throwing again is gone. And he's gonna be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Oh yeah, because he was playing. He played you too soft lately.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Now Goff.
Thank you, Baker.
Yeah,
nigga Baker.
Picked off with great anticipation, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
That nigga, he be trying to throw the ball so damn fast, bro. This shit be funny. I've been trying to do what the fuck you. I gotta figure out how to get that a free rusher when I put 6 on the line this coming. They gotta stay in there longer.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he's got room.
That's touchdown.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Yeah,
This fielded at
every time you get upgrade, you need to upgrade his fields in that shit.
Running right through it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball?
Oh, my God. What in the fuck? Which one good for Jerome Baker? Well, actually, do I need a linebacker? Nah, I really don't need a linebacker. I need a quarterback.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
They just gave him the most bullshit of all bullshit catches. They made Cooper Cup, Moss fucking Moore
and that will shave 1 more off this lead.
for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they
I was trying to beat them by 21.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense.
I don't need nothing but I need a back. Yeah, well, what about Echo? Which one you go for Echo? I mean, I need a backup running back. That's about it, though.
At their own 25-yard line.
What you want from him?
They'll begin the drive with Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense.
You want Dorsett for him?
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score.
You want Dorsett for him?
Now is is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I know, that's why I asked, did you want to do it? Shit, it's another weapon. If you gonna all we doing is throwing the ball,
The
shit.
Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third.
I'm saying, because you can still, I'm saying you can flip Dorsett for more, you can flip Eckler for.
Garoppolo.
My left hell no.
And they get him down, but not before he
No,
takes it
I
across
can't
the
do none of my
40-yard
offensive line.
line.
I only got 5 in that league.
49er first.
Because you giving up a backup asking for a
They
starter.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nah. That's the thing. I'm only doing that with Beretta in that league. That's it. I can only do that with one running back. It's the same reason why I had to give up that quarterback. If I had to give up the other receiver in our league.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
21.
That dude right there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs.
Why you say there was a? Why you say there was a? This is a damn stat game. I wasn't even letting them get nothing off, but they was giving it to him. I was trying.
On the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Michael Brockers able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And
I run the same defense. I've used my whole defense this game.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
I got pressure. I don't need to get a sack. No, actually, no, I wouldn't. Because all he was doing was
Here comes Los Angeles. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive.
Because all he did was do an out route every time he saw me in cover 3, regardless of what it was.
Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
No, it was regardless of whatever cover 3 I was in. It didn't matter if it was that formation or the other one.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
That's my point.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley.
I mean, I'm not trying to continuously run. I hate running cover 2 because because cover 2 you can get ran on so easily, and you still got tired early.
Football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Again they run with Gurley. He finds an opening past the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well,
Yeah, I still got the damn. It ain't like I got the freaking Steelers like you do in this league. I still got the 49ers, bro. It ain't like I got a lot to do. I ain't like I got a lot of weapons.
Another 1st and 10.
Nah, I mean, I like my team. I'm just saying I don't got a lot of weapons like that.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
There's like that same Steelers team. You can. I've seen more people win the Super Bowl with the Steelers than I had the 49ers.
Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd and short.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
11. Starting left here.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
I done sacked that nigga with Richard Sherman about 3 times already.
And not a blitzer, but still able to get
I found out how to actually do this shit accurately.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One last throw here for goal. Now a desperation throw deep.
Finally, they gave him the damn pick.
And that should do it. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to go down.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. This one, shit. I play this one next. I might actually start playing this shit next year a little bit.
They were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Niners, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., the loss drops them back to 4-3. So
Can't you save your...
And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Because it's gonna be the playoff time. It's gonna be the playoff time. That's why. It's gonna be the playoff time, so ain't nobody about to gonna care about it. That's what I'm trying to. You can't do it. You can't do it right now because like they're gonna look at their team and say no. Nah, I know. I'm not talking to you. It's like you gotta ask people at the right time because ain't nobody about to just join no team to just defeat it and weak as hell. You wouldn't even do that. Somebody asked you to join like a 1-15 team. You not about to say you jumped at the opportunity.